hurry up, get your chair, Martin.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. All right, you're there.
Motor's getting a little worn out after all these times,
Man,
but it's still going.
I know. I feel bad. I feel like mine. I have to do a service on it right now and do a little lubrication because it goes up and down.
No, these ain't no Audis. These are Wayfair specials. So when they fucking die, they die.
All right.
Welcome to the Whiskey and Wine Podcast. I'm Alex.
I'm Big Mike.
Welcome to episode 84 on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
A little bit of golf.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of NASCAR on there as well, but we'll keep an eye on the end of this golf championship here. You all buttoned up? You ready to go, Mike?
I mean, I think so. This has been a year in the making, so.
Yeah. All right, so before we get into it, we're going to introduce the whiskey we've got. So we've got something from our friend Jerry, who happened to be at a place that had things that we don't normally see. So he picked us up Rabbit Hole Cave Hill. It's a 4-grain triple malt bourbon whiskey, and it smells really nice, but I've not gotten into it yet. I've never seen it in a store.
Oh, me neither.
So, fuck it. Here we go. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Oh.
And now to the meats and potato after we try the little sip of that.
Ooh, that's a toasty.
We got a new bourbon, and we have 2 new guests today.
Yes.
And like I said before, we tried this last year. Some things came up on the schedule, and they had to we had to postpone it. So I got my hands on them. So we got 2 in studio today. One being my father-in-law Rick, and his buddy John. From Massachusetts, baby. Came all the way out. Our longest guest in history.
Thank God we didn't fly on Spirit Airlines.
That's right.
God. Definitely Masshole here.
Masshole.
So you guys just got done with the little members guest golf tournaments. I appreciate you taking some time this afternoon. I was told I couldn't come up until 1:30 to get you.
Right. Well, just give a shout out to Walton Country Club.
Yeah,
If
all right.
anybody's listening and would like the best place in the world to play golf, I'll throw that out at the beginning.
Boom, throw that out. Hey, and if you
Wow.
want to sponsor, do a little
yeah.
ad on the sponsor, you just let us know.
Yeah. I'm happy to show up to Walton Country Club anytime.
And and I bring my friend John, longtime friend John.
I love how
I'll-
when you were trying to remember how long you guys have known each other, you're like, well, it's a little fuzzy up there, but
It's way fuzzy up there.
I feel like it's been since college.
No, it
Oh,
has been since college.
1970. Right?
Yeah, 1970. That would be, that's exactly right. 1970 would be the first year, right? I was a sophomore. You were a freshman,
Right.
right? And
The rest is history.
yeah, the rest is history. Great times. I don't know how we both got through, actually, college, that is. But we ended up, not only knowing each other for all this time, but after we graduated from college, we ended up marrying my wife and John's wife, who were roommates at the same school.
Yeah,
Sorry.
4 years.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
4 years.
All 4 years. So, that brings the history with it. And for me right now, I just want to cross my 50th wedding anniversary.
Oh, man, look at that.
So you know that there is a whole shitload of stuff to say. But, but I'll keep it on the upside because she may listen. So I'll keep it.
She's definitely going to listen. So you guys' 50th wedding anniversary, huh?
Right. And let me see. I kind of lost my
Sorry.
as to the technical difficulties. Anyway, so we've had a lot of experience together, right? And John had worked for Thermo
Yep.
for a number of years, and I worked for Nike, and all the times each summer, because we did, as Mike knows well, my daughter, we lived overseas for 10 years. And each of those years, we would come back to the States and we'd go visit John and Frank, who's the other guy, the threesome.
Three amigos.
Three amigos.
Three Stooges, three amigos.
No, amigos.
Stooges was more of the correct name. But yeah, so we come back and we'd visit. And so his family and Frank's family and my family, the kids grew up together. They've known each other for forever, right? And grew up, but where Kate, Mike's wife, she would come back each summer, and that we would go visit, and stay there basically for a week or 2 weeks or whatever, in the summertime. So we all grew up together. I mean, it was just since COVID, we've been on a once a week, not once a week, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you guys do your happy hour calls, right?
Yeah, twice. I'd say on an average twice a month.
All right.
Right, we have a phone call and we tune in, the three amigos and and their wives, and and we just shoot the shit for 40 minutes. That's all they allow us, so that's about it.
And that's fun. That's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun, and we'd never stopped it. Once it started with COVID, we continue to do it.
Well, see, in a strange, weird way, you guys have your own podcast. It's just with three groups of people.
That's right.
It's not a huge following, but it's regular.
No, it's not a huge following. But it was a good time. We catch up, find out how everybody's doing and where everybody's working, where everybody's living.
At this point, it's if everybody's living.
Right.
Yeah, that's the other part that I have to say. You're going to be this is going to be old shit for people, because you're not even going to recognize some of the stuff if we ever get to it.
Look, we've brought our kids onto episodes before, and every once in a while we mentioned something like Mike had a pager for a good long while, and they're like, "Wait, what's a pager?"
Right.
Like, oh, Jesus. Like, yeah, we used to have corded phones attached to walls or something like that. And all of those things that just don't translate well, at least it's a learning experience for them.
Right. I asked Cooper if he's ever seen a Princess phone, and he went, "What are you talking about? Is that a flip phone you're talking about?" No, it goes into the wall.
No. Well, so don't worry about it being dated. It's still the same dumbassery, just a different generation.
We get to look in our future, Alex.
Yeah. Wait, do you guys have criminal records? Because that's what I'm worried about with Mike and I.
Well,
I think mine's been erased.
Yeah, statute of limitations up for you guys.
Yes, that's over. But we've had our share of incidents with the law.
Oh yeah.
Independent.
Well, getting back to school, one of the funniest things, or maybe not the funniest thing, is when we burnt down our apartment.
It was called Paradise.
It was called Paradise, and unfortunately, it was on the third floor. With two families living underneath us. And so that day, it was St. Patrick's Day, I think.
Oh yeah, of course.
We had a keg, of course, and there was only like 10 of us. And on the way out for lunch, we're going out for lunch. Somebody tackles somebody, and a cigarette butt goes into the couch.
Oh.
We didn't know. We're downtown having pizza. Fire truck goes by. Okay, hey, let's go to the fire.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So
we had nothing to do.
Yeah. We hop in the car. We take off. Hey, it's down by the school.
Hey,
it's on our street.
Hey.
Holy shit, it's our house.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Well, so
one of the three of us.
Yeah, we got burnt out of that house. So, where'd you go, Rex? You went home, maybe?
No, I was actually
You in the dorm?
No. Oh yeah. I went home at that point. Yeah. But
Well, I moved.
I was working at the A&P, which nobody ever heard of the A&P.
I know what the A&P is.
And I was working in the produce department, and my wife was working in the deli. And we heard about this fire, and John's uncle, I think, was head of the meat department.
He
right?
was.
Yeah.
He was.
And said, hey, they let us know. Of course, that was before cell phones and stuff like that, right? I mean, you had to do it face to face.
Yeah. Yeah.
And said, hey, I think you got to come home to the Paradise. Why? Well, it's burning.
It's burning.
So, that was a fun time.
That was a fun time.
So after that, I think I lived in the girls' dorm for a lot of months.
You did.
Yeah, I did. But
Like
back
the
then you
girlfriends?
you had to sneak in,
Right. You had to sneak in.
and so this was kind of hard.
Yeah.
You did this a whole month?
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. At that time, there wasn't co-ed relationships. There were women's dorm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're what, wearing a wig every day in the
I'm
afternoon?
sneaking in.
And Nancy still married him.
Yeah,
Hey.
she did.
No, wait, were you sneaking into Nancy's place or like into her dorm, or you just like random dorm rooms?
No,
like,
it was Nancy.
It was
Okay.
Nancy's, yeah. Christ, don't get us in trouble.
I don't know. I was just picturing that scene from the original Police Academy where every night the guy goes to like a different dorm room in the women's dorm, and like I just couch surfed for a month in the women's dorm room.
So, switching gears a little bit, we'll give you to, and Mike always brings this up, Frank the Tank.
Oh, the original.
The
I should-
original Frank the Tank.
I have tried to convince this man over the last decade or two that he should file a legal lawsuit against the movie Old School, because this movie has stolen his character and made him a lead in that movie. So anyways, Frank the Tank, the original, your guys' friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our guy's friend, right? Frank the Tank, he has a history of insane things. Okay. And if he's listening, which I don't know if he will be, but
I'll make
he'll
sure
go,
and send him a link.
Yeah, make sure you send him a link because he's probably the biggest part of the story. So at our wedding, he decided to climb the flagpole.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
And I'm not sure if he was dressed or not, but it's just one of the things that he did.
Wait,
oh no,
he could have been naked?
No, he wasn't. I've heard this story 1,000 times. Yes, Frank.
Anyway,
the Tank.
I'm not really sure. You'd have to ask him.
naked.
That's all. And at the Paradise Burning deal, he had an altercation with one of the guys who either was living downstairs or was fascinated by the fire.
No, I think it was one of the girls living downstairs. Her boyfriend.
I think you're right.
All right.
Well, she and he were kind of upset the place was burning down. figure out that one. But Frank got angry, and he ended up having a little altercation with the with the guy that caused him to kind of have to leave and go to Florida after the fire.
Oh shit. Okay. Got to relocate for a minute.
Yeah, relocation program at that time.
I think her boyfriend was like high as a kite.
Yeah, he was high.
And he was looking at the stainless glass going up the steps, and Frank just looked at him. Didn't like him at all. Just popped him.
Really hard.
I mean, broke his jaw.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Hence the relocation program.
Yep. Hence that, right? Yeah, that was the big. Well, no, I can't say the beginning and the end, but that was a real breakout between the wedding and that was the breakout. That's when Frank and I went into business together.
Oh yeah.
College students, and John, I think you worked for us at one time, right?
In North Adams, yeah.
Yes, yeah, right.
Oh, so you were part of
The painting crew.
the painting crew?
Oh, yeah.
Frank's
Dude, wait till you hear these.
Oh, God.
famous deal. He does the estimation. I do the high work because he didn't like to get up there.
Well, hold
and
on.
high
I
stuff.
need backstory. Didn't you guys have a Volkswagen Beetle that you had ladders on the roof of this little car? Or is
not the Volkswagen Beetle, but it was an old beat up Pontiac, I think.
Pontiac Le Mans, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So a car with ladders on the roof,
Ladders on the roof,
probably just
right.
tied around, right?
So when he formed the business, it was his business, and I came in as the first employee, okay? And then we kind of branched out for that, but it was only summer work, so it was okay. So we pull into the first house, and the lady says, well, give me an estimate. Boom. He gives him an estimate. He walked around the house. I wasn't allowed to go around the house and hear what he did. he was in charge.
He
And
had his
so-
proprietary system
yes,
of
he had
doing
proprietary
estimates.
estimates.
Yeah.
And the lady says, "So, are you insured?" And he says, "Of course I am. I drive a car. I got car insurance."
And then did
And
she
in
ask you
that
about a
day-
license?
No.
And insured? And he
License-
goes, yeah,
yeah,
I got
license-
everything. I got it all.
Oh God.
And that was it. We went on to paint her house. That
But
was also the
Didn't
story.
you pull him aside at one point, too? And it's like, you don't have a license.
Oh,
and
yeah. I
and he's
asked
like,
him.
no, my car, I have a license and I have insurance. She didn't expect, she just asked if I had license and insurance. So
That's what he told her. He said, in those days, you could get away with it. There was
Very
no
direct.
codes or anything
No.
like that.
you were
know.
asked a question.
You
It
didn't have-
wasn't specific enough.
You didn't have
because-
a business license. There was nothing. You just in those days, you just did what you wanted to do. It was
Fucktards
okay.
show up in an old beat up Pontiac with ladders roped to the roof.
Rope to the
and you think they've got
Well,
insurance?
and you should hear their safety measures because
So
Frank,
the safety measure.
Frank would
right.
send Rick up to the fucking top gable of the
Okay,
roof.
So the house is on a hill,
okay.
and it's a big house. It's three levels, right? And it has a peak at the very top. And his 45, huh?
There was a window.
There was a window, right? And we couldn't get the ladder to any closer than below the window.
Oh shit.
So he convinced her that we could go inside, and he would make sure the top got painted correctly and the whole deal.
Oh God.
He opened up the window, and he turned in a screw hook
Oh God.
and attached it to a piece of rope, which attached to a swinging ladder, which I climbed onto and went up and painted the top of the house above the window.
and you're on a 45-foot ladder.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That also was going downhill to the street. So that would have been about a 60-yard fall or something like that.
Holy shit.
Hey,
You made
we
it.
all lived.
You made
It
it.
was all right. It was all
And
right.
you got paid?
Not only got paid, I got a promotion. Because after that, he said, I'm not doing any more high stuff. You are, so now you're a partner.
Oh, see, talk about sweat equity. That's one way to get in. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
But that only
Oh,
lasted a few
God.
years. Then we had to go to real work. It was fun. John, I thought you were part of the painting crew,
Oh,
right?
yeah, I painted.
So I had a degree in education, right? And so we're painting one day, and he's got his cousins now working on it. We got a crew of, I don't know, maybe 8-10 people.
Man, look at you
Well, it all
guys.
depends.
Yeah, yeah. well,
Whoever
okay.
didn't have a hangover showed up.
This is correct.
Our crew's really big today because we didn't party last night.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So I remember one day I was out painting. Frank goes, "Come on, we gotta finish this. Go paint those steps. We're out of here. We get paid."
Yeah.
I'm out there painting. It starts snowing, and the lady comes out and goes, "Hey, you can't paint in the snow." Frank looks at it and goes, "It's water paint.
What?
We're good."
Frank was,
Oh,
and still is, the hustler of the group.
Oh, without a doubt. And John's the happy guy in the group. He's always happy, always positive, always the best golfer, always. But when it comes to playing my tournament,
I knew we were going
Yeah, I was gonna say as soon as he said
I
best
know it.
golfer, I knew where that was going.
he has his worst day of his life. So,
2 worst days.
Now, was any of it the lead up before? Have you guys been going hard since you've been here? I mean, I have only seen. When did you get here? Tuesday?
we went to your party.
I don't know when I got here.
He doesn't know what day it is.
Well, I've only seen you Wednesday when you guys came to the Tap 4 anniversary party, and it is now Sunday. So when I was speaking to your guys' wives, the schedule of this week was out of control. So I'm guessing there's been a lot of partaking in some alcohol festivities. So maybe that led to...
Have they made it over to your backyard yet? I remember that was supposed to be...
So that's after we leave
stop.
here. I think we're meeting the wives. We're going over there to have a little happy hour, and then
Right.
we're going to have dinner up at Rick and Colleen's house.
As Mike's daughter Madison says, going to my dad's frat house.
I can't wait to see this.
I can't...
Now, wait a minute. I'm fairly certain it's your daughter that turned it into a frat house, Mike. Like, I'm pretty sure Maddie did that.
They make fun of me, but it's funny.
They all end up there.
They all end up there.
Cooper had his crew over there, frickin' 6 or 7 deep the other day, and they were outside watching TV on the big screen and playing cornhole and axe throwing. So they like to make fun of it, but
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you got axes?
wait till you see it. It's
No, you got real ones? Huh?
not real axe.
You think we trust this asshole with real axes?
Well, Nancy can't go then.
No. Luckily, they're plastic.
No.
It's all it is it's a picture a dartboard set, but with special plastic axes that you throw at it.
Okay.
Because my wife, she would not allow me to have real axes.
Well, Nancy be throwing them at me.
Yeah.
These might still hurt, so we might not want to show Nancy the actual plastic axe set.
John, let me know if this hurts. Boom.
Yeah.
Hey, he's on the ground. Stop.
Yeah.
So you were right. That's the rest of the. We still have a whole day of celebrations after this.
Yeah. It'll be good. Shout out to Tap 4. It's running wild. I have a great time there because I never pay.
He tries to walk out on his tab. His wife pays the tab. Let's just set the record straight.
Well,
And,
John,
and it's a nice refuge for me when I have to spend book club.
Oh yeah.
And even
I
Sean.
always-
Sean says, book club tonight?
well, I don't know if Mike's told you, but every time I go there, I try to see how far I can get out the door with a roll of paper towels from his little closet.
Yeah, he tries to steal my frickin' supplies every time he's there.
like
That's good.
Yeah, don't give this guy any ideas. He's retired. He'll just start showing up and trying to get my Kirkland
Hey,
paper
he's
towels.
got the
too.
good paper towels and the good teepee. So if you're looking for a resupply,
All right.
it's just that closet in between the bathrooms there.
Damn, look at that shot.
So John is going to update you on Doran's because he was the Doran expert, which was a bar not like Mike's. Very
okay, from
primitive.
the stories that I've heard, not like any bar in America currently.
Absolutely right. Yep.
I feel like you guys had much different consumption laws from your drinking days to our drinking days. Because some of the shit that I've heard that you guys did there,
There weren't laws, Mike.
I would be shut down
Absolutely.
within seconds. Because nowadays, with these stupid things that everyone carries around, half the stories that you have said, it would be uploaded to YouTube, and I would have an OLCC agent there shutting me down.
Oh, yes.
Well, also remember, it was 18.
Right.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
At that time, it was 18. Right. So we started drinking at 16.
Fucking close enough.
Well, the bartender, he couldn't read.
He couldn't. He's right. He's right. He couldn't
You
read.
give me a license. Hey, look at it. Okay.
Okay.
Wasn't Frank one of the bartenders?
Well, he was also a bartender, but this
But
other
there
guy
were other bartenders, too.
All right, well, I've heard a lot of these, but you have to share them with Alex because, like I said, some of the
fuck.
shenanigans that you guys did, I'm surprised you didn't burn Dorns down like the apartment. You got close?
Only one.
Only one.
Only one.
Only one burn incident.
Really? Come on now. Aim for the sky, guys.
John will do one, and I'll do one
Okay.
from Doran's.
All right, give us the best Doran. We'll take a break, refill glasses, and then we'll come back for the second
What do you
half.
think? Which one, Rick? I think the tree one is probably a good one.
That's yours.
All right, you get
All
the
right,
true
right,
one.
right into the mic, John. Right
okay.
into the mic.
How's that?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We were there one day, and we were drinking, and these two lumberjacks come down, and they're really drunk. And they start arguing about who can cut a tree down. And fall in
Faster.
the right place, right? So there's a big ass tree in the parking lot outside. Now, I don't know, 3-4 feet, and it's tall. Guy goes to his truck, gets his chainsaw, and cuts the tree down. Right? And so, they go back in, have a drink, they leave. And then the cops show up. And they go into Doran's and they say, hey, who cut the tree down? And there's an old guy at the end of the bar. And he was just sitting there. The cops are starting to leave. And he goes, timber! And the cops turn around. I thought they were going to arrest him.
So nobody saw anything. Nobody saw anything.
Nobody
Well,
saw
that's
anything.
good. See,
Until they were
no one
almost
narked.
out the door,
Right.
and then he was like, poke, 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 poke.
Exactly.
So my story on that one is, remember the guy that had his head turned green on St. Patrick's Day? What
That's-
was his name, John?
Oh, I don't know. But that's the guy that couldn't read your
He
license.
couldn't read.
Wait, so he was the worker?
Yeah.
He's the bartender who couldn't read a license.
He
All
was
right.
the bartender. He was the janitor. He was basically because he
Never
had,
have the guy who cleans the shitters be the guy making your drinks.
But in those days it didn't matter. You didn't wash your hands or anything like that.
Was his name Shorty? Was it Shorty, Rick?
No, it wasn't Shorty. I can't ever remember the guy's name. Anyway, he was.
Holy fuck.
Oh, it's just amazing. So Frank decides on St. Patrick's Day that this guy who lived upstairs, by
Right,
the way, he
right.
he lived upstairs of the bar.
That's a good
worked
employee.
it.
Never late to work.
Well, the reason he lived upstairs because he never paid his tab. So in order to pay his tab, he had to work there.
Oh my god.
So anyways, that day he was passed out on the bar. St. Patrick's Day.
And Frank, good old Frank, decided that he needed to get a little dye, or was it what's
Food coloring.
the food coloring?
Green.
Oh
yeah,
god.
for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
And when he woke up from the bar, his head was all green.
Oh my god.
And was he working this day?
He could have been.
Dude, this is. Could you imagine walking in a tap and seeing Sean or I just
No,
fucking
just Mike's
passed
head
out?
on the bar, and it's bright green. Like, Jesus, what the fuck did I miss?
Yeah. Jimmy Doran, what a famous guy. Every old athlete in North Adams would end up in that bar after they graduated from high school.
Free drinks?
No.
Drinking or working?
It wasn't even that. They just drank. It didn't make any difference.
yeah.
Free, it didn't make
Well,
any difference.
I think statute limitations have ended. Before we go to break, since the free drink just sparked my memory, you do have to tell Alex about when when Frank was working. Didn't you leave
Oh,
with
yeah.
more money
Yeah,
than
well,
when you
yeah,
arrived?
Yeah. So that was the Saturday night. I think Colleen had gone to Europe or something and
Left you
left
solo?
me alone,
Oh,
right?
geez.
Which I'm not very
How
good
dare
alone.
she?
Yeah, I'm not very good alone.
I think the term is unsupervised.
Yeah, at that time there was no supervision, right? Yeah. So Frank's bartending. It's a Saturday night, and I come in. I got $5 or something like that, right? Put the $5 down, right? Put the thing. I drink all night. The girl sitting next to me was some girl from high school. I remember that. He kept putting drinks down her, right? Because women didn't go in there. Real women didn't go in there. And she passed out over the back of the chair and onto the floor, out cold. Okay? And I said, what are we going to do? He says, leave her there.
Leave her.
So at the end of the night, when I couldn't see any longer, I ended up picking up the money at the bar, and I had like $10.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got the $10, but anyway.
So you got drunk and $5 extra.
Yeah, $5 tip.
And you got to watch her go ass over tea kettle
Oh, yeah.
onto the floor.
And I said, you can't
everybody
leave her
loved
there. He says, shit, she's been there before. Don't worry about it.
So that's why Jimmy sold the place. He couldn't make any money.
Yeah.
See, Mike's a good businessman.
Yes.
If I owned a bar, it would be more like this place. It'd be like, I don't understand why we lost 10 grand this month. That's so weird.
I liked it because I'm making money to drink. Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal.
You got drunk and you made money.
That's right.
And you got a show.
And I got a show. Booze and a show.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Can't beat it. Mike, you don't have anything like that, do you?
No, we're boring at
Yeah,
Tap.
you're bored.
Plus, like I said, the regulations have changed.
Significantly.
Again, no regulations at that time, right? You want to open a bar, you just open a bar.
So this owner of this bar had a contract to shovel snow at a big company, Sprague,
Yeah, Sprague Electric.
and he would hire us.
God.
So he'd come to our house, and he wouldn't come in. Would not come in. He'd just yell,
Yeah.
I need 3 shovelers. So we go down, hop in his car, drops us off. We start shoveling. He goes, yeah, you want to get paid? Come down to the bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
We never got paid.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I said, Jim, can I get my money? He goes, well, actually, you owe me $4, so call us even.
Call it even.
Yeah, he wasn't big with giving out money because he was losing money when Frank worked, you know.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Like, you didn't need to, like, have a job. You got paid to drink if Frank was bartending.
But I love it. The owner was much smarter than everyone let on.
Exactly.
Because he knew.
Exactly.
He drove to the homes of the people that had outstanding tabs. I'm looking for some shovelers.
A tab was kind of a iffy thing.
Yep, Mike, you go ahead and drive up here and ask me to shovel your fucking driveway and see what happens.
Rick, beers were a quarter.
Beers were a quarter.
Oh,
God.
In the little 7-ounce glasses, though, right?
Yeah, but still.
But still, a quarter beer. Oh, come on.
Hey,
come on, Mike. Can we
gotta-
do a Throwback Thursday?
Oh, I like that.
Mike, you'll lose a lot of money. You'll lose a lot of money.
Rick shows up. He's like, I'm ready. Here's $5. I'm leaving with 10.
I'm expecting to leave at 10.
Shit.
Holy
Could you
shit.
imagine quarter beers?
Oh.
The cheapest I've ever had them was $1 at the old
Thirsty Thursdays.
Thirsty Thursday at PG Park.
Yep.
When the Portland Beavers played downtown, they would have those Thirsty Thursdays.
Oh, man.
And they were $1. And I
I'd
went down
show
to
up with
$20.
Yep.
And unfortunately, tipping at that,
No, I never
21,
tipped.
22, it was like, all right, if I need at least 17 beers. So if you give me 17 beers in the next 3 hours, I'll give you $3 tip, and then I'll figure out how I'm going to get home.
Yeah.
But that was about the extent of tipping.
But that's
back
when
then.
we had like the free area for the Max train, so you could get like generally close to where you needed to be, and then by then you'd sober up and you could drive home.
Yep.
Yep.
When you made it out to Beaverton, that was a good point of like, all right, I think I can get it from here.
Yeah.
Oh, good times.
All right, piss break.
Piss break, come back.
How we doing?
That was 33 minutes.
Holy fuck! My ribs hurt.
Boy, that's hard work.
This is hard work.
The Whiskey and Wine Podcast is brought to you by Tapforia, Tigard, Oregon's first growler tap house. Founded in 2014, Tapforia has 28 taps, including beer, wine, cider, seltzer, and kombucha. Did you know that they are a bottle shop as well now? Stop in for a pint, glass, growler, or a 4, 6, or 12-pack of the latest and greatest offerings of our local breweries. Located on Highway 99W in Tigard. Visit tapforia.com and follow them on social media to see what they have on tap each day. Tapforia, craft beer and wines.
So I know we've talked about
Music?
this story. Nope. It's just Big Mike coming right in after our wonderful Tapforia commercial that probably just played on the
Or
on the
Party Bus.
or Party Bus.
I think Ted wants to run a commercial now too. So
Good for South Jetty.
yeah. If he supplies us with the fees.
Oh yeah, he will.
So far, Tapforia and Portland Party Bus have definitely paid their fees.
Absolutely, man. The check's in the mail. You just got to keep checking the mail. It's gonna be there any day now. So far so good, right?
Oh yeah.
The stories I told you. What I wish, sitting here thinking about this, is could you imagine the 4 of us going to the wet lab and doing that? So you guys probably don't know, one of our friends,
Holy shit.
teacher in a school district, she's good friends with one of the SR officer, the school resource officer. So this town close by to us, they do this wet lab, and what it is it's DUI training for the new police officers. So before they get out in the field and try to do field sobriety just on the curb and the sidewalk there, they do this wet lab where they get volunteers to come in, and the police department gets you drunk for free.
Where do I sign up?
Same fucking thing we said.
Alex and I have been trying to get on this damn wet lab for months and months now. And the stories that we have heard, it's
hilarious.
It's a little bit of the Doran story. Like you literally, they ask you a little questionnaire form of what you like to drink. OLCC will then donate the liquor that you like. And the police department takes away your cell phones, and there's, some rules you have to follow, and they don't want you to have a complete full stomach, but you sit in a room.
They start serving you drinks.
And they just start serving you drinks.
After the first hour, they take your breath test on like one of the official machines, and then they're like, okay, you are
officially drunk.
You're like on track to be where we want you to be for the testing part. Or fuck, you're really drunk. You need to slow the fuck down. Or you're
already drunk.
Or you're my wife, who they're like, so we've never had this before, but you're basically just as sober as you showed up. We need to start serving you doubles twice as fast.
So they bumped up JoJo to doubles and had to try to have her catch up to the rest of the class. And then in between, you have interactions with the training officers. You're sitting in a seat, pretending like you're driving, and they want to talk to you, see if they can smell anything on your breath, and then you have to actually go through and do a field sobriety test, all at the police station with them getting you drunk. So that's what the wet lab is.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
John, we're living in the wrong time.
I know. That does not happen in Massachusetts.
That does.
Yeah, that's just Thursday.
But that reminds me of the story at the Cape. Remember when we first went with the police officer? We were doing the beer drinking, the past the whatever game that was, drinking game that we played, and we had a state trooper from Massachusetts state trooper who showed up and had his shirt off and pants off, and he was heading to duty. He had to get rid of his.
He had no pants. He had his state police patch on, and that was it.
That's the story I remember. But they didn't provide everything. We had to provide all the beer.
Yeah, we had to get him drunk.
Then he went a shift.
I think I think that was a scam. I think you just got scammed by some dude who found a patch and was like, hey.
No. He also stole the cruiser then. Because he had the cruiser.
He had the cruiser. The cruiser was stuck in the sand, I believe, at one point, right? Or something happened.
Well, he didn't.
This is the fucking A-team,
dude.
Oh, that's right.
This sounds like Superbad, right?
I know.
This is the movie Superbad with McLovin right here. God, this is the second movie they've invented. Old school. Now we can put Superbad on there.
Superbad. If you ever run into a Massachusetts State Police, I hope you don't get this guy.
I don't know. I feel like if I just like, hey, you want to crack a beer with me? He'd be like, yeah, sure. No ticket for you, bro.
They're not fun to deal with, though. When he sobered up, he was probably just as bad as they all were. He loved the game, though. He loved the game.
We were playing Buzz.
That's
the guy could not count to 7.
No, he couldn't.
So he actually had a squad car and a gun?
Oh, the gun was not on him.
Thank God.
No, the gun wasn't on him.
Well, he had no place to put it. Well, he had his shorts on. That was it. His boxers.
That's right. When my wife hears this, she's going to remember. I know that.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I can't
well,
wait.
Mike, that we kind of ruined your story, didn't we?
No, that was pretty much it. Wet lab. The
mean,
police get you drunk. It's the greatest thing ever. We're trying our hardest to work that angle so we can get in there.
Our friend who's the school teacher, like at one point, like the cop came up and she like locked the door and pretended.
She was sitting in a little chair and she actually told us when he said, "Ma'am, you need to step out and we're gonna have to do some tests." That she pretended like she opened the door and then got out of the chair like it was a car. And you play the part.
Wow.
There's no door, but she's like rolling down the window.
Rolling down a window. Oh, boy, that's an old one.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I've had to explain to my children what rolling down a window means, so.
Well, you have another squad car story, Rick, from your guys' fraternity days.
John?
Yeah, you were there too.
Yeah.
When the cops showed up to that little small gathering that you guys had.
Oh, our party?
You want to start? Or want me to
Oh.
start?
No, I'll start. It's like once a year we have the Fall Fling.
Yes.
And we'd go up to a lake and all the kids would come up and we'd get beer.
And we charge them.
And we charge them, of course,
Yeah,
right?
you guys, you're
So
entrepreneurs.
one year we have a whole truck of beer, like 10 kegs.
10 cakes.
We do not have the money to pay for it. So
Yep.
we have to sell this beer.
Purpose of the charge.
Well, anyways, we got a couple bands playing, and it's now raining out. So we had nothing.
Pouring out.
Our only option was go back to the frat house. So we did.
So?
What about 200 kids? And the party continued. We had a band on the first floor, a band on the second floor.
Oh shit!
There was only one bathroom in the house, so
Right.
that was a bit of a problem.
That led to another problem.
Yeah, that led to another problem. People were pissing out the windows, and the neighbors were not very happy with us. So apparently, go ahead, Rick.
Yep. Then the obviously local police force shows up. Force, I mean, 3 cruisers.
The entirety of
The
the
entire
force.
police force for North Adams. So they pull up, and I happened to be the guy in charge at the time, and they said, I want everyone out of this house now. Okay, but there's 200 of them here. I know how many. I don't know how many exactly, but I know there's a lot of them, and we will get them out, officer, as fast as we can, without a doubt. Marched through, all the brothers got together and ushered people out. You gotta go. You gotta go. Some of them are falling down and still pissing off the balcony. But anyway, we got them all out. Marched them out, everyone, single file. The cop and I were the last 2 people in the house, except the residents. The residents could stay. They live here. You can't kick them out.
Yeah.
Okay. Boom. Okay. So we rode out to the street. Outside the house is 200, maybe 150 at that point. Kids who've been drinking all day, with 3 cruisers with their keys in it.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And so as the cruisers were, the cops headed to their cruisers, they found out that the keys had vanished. So I neatly said to them,
Magically.
hey, can you guys help look for the keys? I don't know where the keys are, right? They threw them across the lawn, across the street. I don't know what they do with it. Well, they couldn't find them all. Anyway, and the next morning, the police officer said, you're in trouble for this. Why? I mean, you told me to get him out of the house.
Right.
I got him out of the house.
I've been with you the whole time.
I've been with you the whole time. I didn't do anything. Why the hell am I in trouble? Anyway, it didn't go over big with the dean or the police department or the newspaper, which I was just informed about.
Oh,
Yeah, what was that about the newspaper?
oh God. I had an aunt that lived in the same town. And
Yeah.
Sunday, I would go there because I'd like to eat. So she would feed me. So she just nonchalantly asked me, how was your weekend? Same old stuff, we just hung around. She pulls out the newspaper and goes, do you live on Quincy Street? I said, yeah. And she goes, is that your house? Yeah. So we made front page headlines.
Hell yes.
And then Monday
What was the headline, though? Like, fraternity
Oh, God.
sidelines entire police force?
pissing off the
No.
porch,
Urinating out
Yeah.
the window.
urinating out the windows.
First floor, second floor.
Wonderful adventure.
Yeah.
Then Monday morning, obviously, I get a call or get somehow contacted that I need to meet the dean of the school, who was very upset. And I kept saying to him, I don't understand why you're upset with me. I understand the urinating off the porch wasn't a good idea. We did everything the cop told us to do. Once they got on the street, I said, look, I'm done.
Yeah,
I've
they're-
done everything that I'm supposed to do. Well, we're going to have to discipline your fraternity. Okay, go and discipline. I don't care. Yep.
So we got kicked off campus?
I think at the end of the year, they stopped the charter or something. Yeah, they wouldn't let us.
Yeah, no. This,
But we were never
once
on
again,
campus.
back to
Huh?
old school.
We were never on campus.
No, we were never on campus. No.
You got rezoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good old Capital Defy.
Oh my God. Oh,
I told you
That-
they were going to have some
That
stories.
was fun.
That was a lot of fun. And we did it for 4 years that I can remember. We did the
I can remember.
the fourth year, I guess we went a little overboard.
Oh, so that's good. That party was your guys' senior year? So you didn't really care what
my
happened
senior year.
afterwards?
Maybe your
well,
senior
yeah,
year.
Yeah, I think he went on. I don't think that happened again, though. I think it ended.
No.
That ended. That ended.
Yeah, we couldn't have those parties anymore.
No.
Oh my God.
Now,
But I did think they started them back up.
And I just remembered how I got contacted by the Don't. My wife, now,
Oh, no.
Colleen, you'll love this. She worked in the administration office as her school work program for the dean. Rick, they want you.
What the fuck did you do?
Oh, she knew what we did. She was right there.
Yep.
That's how I got contacted. I just remember that.
Oh my God.
And that dean was a member of that fraternity.
Yes, he was.
oh, no
He
shit.
was. Yeah.
Wow, you think he'd be a little bit more protective?
He was not.
Well, I was
No,
gonna
he
say-
was not.
He hated us.
Check, literally crippling the police force. They checked that box. Made the cover of the newspaper. They checked that box.
Oh, and one thing I thought as John was talking is that Frank's wife's father was the editor of the newspaper.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that he was part of the
my
paper.
God.
So that was
That
the
goes-
paper that he edited?
Yep.
Oh my God.
Of course, that leads me to the story of when
God,
she
small-
beat him up in the frat house too.
Oh.
Wait, Colleen beat him up?
No.
Oh, no. This could be my favorite of
Frank's
the fraternity.
wife.
Was
Frank's
this the one that...
Frank-
Oh.
We used our next apartment was beside a bar.
Right.
It was
So hold on.
wait.
Fresh recap. Not the one that burnt down.
Right.
Not the one that made the cover of the
this
paper.
is our new one.
This,
There's a new one.
I'm sensing a mild trend in your living arrangements.
Well, so the landlord was the owner of the bar next door, and I think it was 30 steps. We lived on the
30
second
steps,
floor.
right.
We lived on the second floor. You had to go downstairs, 30 steps to the first bar stool.
To the first bar.
no
Right.
shit.
And-
still remember
of
that.
course.
You
Oh,
could-
yeah.
That was remember what you had for breakfast.
No. Details.
You remember that it was 30 steps to the
30
first
steps.
stool.
because they took the 30-step walk every night.
Oh. Well, anyways, that day, one of these days, Frank got really drunk, and nobody can control him.
Uncontrollable.
Is
Is this the same
he's
night
off the wall?
that he would jump out the windows and
No,
then
no,
catch his
no,
legs?
no, that's a different
Oh,
story.
that's another night? All right, sorry.
He's off. He's off
This
the
time he was playing indoor hockey, right? Weren't they
I don't
playing?
know. He was off the wall.
Off the
so nobody could calm him down. Somebody goes, call Sara.
Which is crazy because I heard you were his gatekeeper, right?
I was his gatekeeper
Nope,
most of the
couldn't do it.
time.
But
I
you couldn't even do it
not,
this
not,
night?
Not that day. I couldn't do it. No.
So Sara comes to the house. She walks through the kitchen and she sees a
Frank.
cast iron frying pan.
Holy fuck.
She grabs it, right?
She.
And Frank is down the hall. She goes up to Frank, hits him over the head with it. Frank goes down like a bag of shit.
She says to me, "Don't call me again."
She throws the pan down and said, don't call me again. That's it.
And the funniest part, to this day, they're happily married.
They're happily married.
Holy shit.
But that wasn't the only time she called me. There was other times. I can't go into all of those, but there were other times he called me.
That's
the time he
fucking
was.
amazing.
That's the time that he was taking on the whole other fraternity.
Oh, yeah, Frank, he was a fighter, too.
So she walked in and grabbed the cast iron pan from your kitchen and
And-
knocked him the
down.
fuck out.
Knocked him down.
Yep.
Just
The pan wasn't even clean.
No.
Dirty pan. I mean, that part's not shocking. But Jesus. Like,
In
there
this-
have been times
in-
where I've suspected my wife is going to hit me with a pan in the kitchen.
Nope, they've seen it firsthand.
This was real life. Yep. Years ago, real life.
Wow. Holy shit, I love this.
Frank the Tank stories.
And it's too bad because I know he would enjoy doing this too. Hey, Frank, if you're listening to this,
Come on out to Oregon, buddy.
thank you for the entertainment.
Yeah, fuck it. Seriously. You just ask your buddies about the wall of whiskey in here, and you want to come on and tell some stories. Whatever is here is yours.
Yeah.
Well, now does he live close to you currently, John? Will I see him when we come stay with you?
Yeah.
So he'll be around.
He lives one street over from me.
Okay, so I'll be
Get
I'll
a
be
selfie.
seeing Frank.
Yeah.
I'll be seeing Frank soon.
I
So
need a selfie
I
with
will
Frank.
pitch this to him. Tell him to come out to Oregon, and
We'll show him a good time.
Yeah, we will. He's always had a good time coming.
Oh, absolutely.
But he doesn't travel in the summer. I don't know what that rule is about, but
He's got rules.
yeah, he's got rules.
Well, now he does. You get hit over the head with a frying pan, you're going to have rules too.
Oh, no, I didn't have any rules at that time. It's when you had to leave college and have to go out and get a job that was tough.
the real world.
And what resume can you give me? Well, I knew a guy that I hit, his wife hit him with his girlfriend hit him with a...
I burned down an apartment.
What else?
I
the
disabled an
painting company?
entire police force.
He used to have cool tricks. He would bet people that he could jump out the window, and then he would spread his legs and he would put his toes around the frame of the window and then just dangle out of
You
the
remember
window.
that?
I wasn't there.
The
You weren't for
fuck?
that one?
No, yeah.
I will
Rick's
jump out the window
Rick
for
told me the story. man.
$10.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he just do it for free.
He did it for free. I'm fed up with this place and fed up with all of you. I'm jumping out the window.
Well, there's one thing you forgot. He jumps out the third floor window.
Oh,
Right.
Sorry, this is the third floor window, Martin.
Jesus.
But he caught himself.
Yeah.
With his feet.
How do you ever learn this trick?
Oh, he has tricks you wouldn't even believe. I could spend 3 hours on his trick.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this is funny. Mike said it was going to be fun.
I told you, man.
You got another hour? We could do a second episode.
I don't know if my brain can take another hour.
We're going to be in trouble with all of our wives.
We're way too old to remember much more than this.
Hey, no, this was good.
Yeah, Rick, it's kind of slipping.
Yeah.
No, it's fun reliving these. I did not know about the burn down of the apartment. I don't know if I ever heard that.
I heard that at the anniversary party because John's wife was like, "Well, tell him about Paradise, asshole."
Oh, you did hear about it before.
I did hear about it. I was like, wait. Okay, I'll stand here and I will listen. Yeah, so I imagine if the wives were here, they'd be like, no, dumbass. This is how it actually happened.
Yeah, no, there was 300 people there, not 200.
Well, there was a few stories about Paradise. We lived on the third floor, like I said before.
And
And this announcer,
stairway?
a radio announcer, lived on the second floor.
Bob Costa.
With his father,
Father.
who was a little,
drunk.
not drunk, his mind was gone. Right?
From
drinking.
And we could hear him on the third floor, and he was trying to get this horse out of his apartment.
What?
Yeah, we just lost it. There was no horse.
Yeah.
But he thought there was a horse in his apartment.
Oh, shit.
And he'd be doing this at, midnight.
Holy
Get that damn horse out of here.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Like I said, we lived in a real nice neighborhood. We only had the finest cars. And some, yeah.
See, but you guys grew up on...
But we never grew up. We never grew up.
You guys grew up in this part of the country, right? Like, you grew up in this part of the country. You went to college in this part of the country.
Yeah, East Coast.
And like,
yeah.
like same Massachusetts general vicinity,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, right. Imagine bumfuck Hick from Malala, Oregon, which is like,
I know where that is.
yeah, it is true bumfuck Oregon.
It is.
Yeah, like where the women are scared, or where the women are scarce and the sheep run scared. And I went to school in upstate New York.
Upstate New York, yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm seeing like restaurant on the first floor and then apartments above, bar on the first floor, apartments above. And I'm like, who the fuck approved this? And I was like, then after a few years I realized nobody approved it. It just fucking happens.
Right.
You just do this. Like,
you go to the bar, you just walk up the
there's
steps.
30 steps to the first stool, and like
Exactly.
that's how I want my retirement to be. Like I will live in Europe, in the East Coast, whatever it fucking takes for it to be 30 steps from my fucking bed
You'll like
to
that,
the
huh?
bar.
Yeah. That was good. That was
Well, just buy a bar. You can put a room in the back.
Hey, Mike.
You want to put a second story on tap for you?
Yeah, I kind of want to have a conversation.
We'll make a nice little condo right above.
Yeah. I don't know if your landlord
I can-
will do that, but
I can have Tiger Donuts in the morning.
Oh,
yeah.
Blazing Euro or Dominios.
There you go.
At night.
Yeah.
Maybe Reventes.
Reventes, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, I feel like I can have all the calories I need and stumble. Can we make it 15 steps?
Yeah.
I need it to be 15 steps to my
Okay.
bed.
You've already seen
elevator?
Big Mike.
Yeah.
I can barely walk
You know
anymore.
what? Let's talk about an acorn stair lift. I want to sit down and just have it take
Push a
me
button
up to
and
my...
just
Yeah.
zzz, right up to where you need to be.
Hey, Acorn Stair Lifts, if you want to sponsor the Whiskey and Wine podcast, we're looking for one.
And I have a place to put it in my house because John still thinks I can't make it up the stairs most of the time.
I'm a little surprised you made it up here today. I took you down to the basement, and you came up to the third floor.
Yeah, it was
so
a long walk.
Whoa, Rick. Last time we were here, I think you were at the bottom of the steps. Passed out.
No.
Yeah.
No. That
Colleen
never-
put you on the couch.
No. That
And
never
you
happened.
sat there
Not here.
smiling.
No. This is the first event you've come out here for that I haven't been broken in some way, shape, or form.
That's true. That is true.
I was fully in gear to really play.
Don't go there.
I'll stop.
Oh, wow.
stop.
That
I
is
stopped.
just a dick punch.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
All right, Rick.
Hey, there's still plenty of time for something to happen.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Rick's forbidden to take out the trash when they're here anymore. 'Cause
That's right.
he
That's
got-
what I was talking about.
Yeah, he got into a little disagreement one night with the
With a raccoon?
With the
No.
recycling.
with the
bin.
recycling bin.
Oh.
Yes. John laughed the whole time. He said, my arm was swollen. My elbow was out
bursted the
that big.
bursa
The
sac.
bursa sac.
Oh,
He
wow.
fell down trying to take the recycling bin out one night at like 1 a.m. and he came in and his fucking elbow was about 9 inches.
Like a softball on the end of his elbow.
Just about
Yeah.
a softball. That's
And it
all
was
about
red
that.
and purple.
And I played
Looked
the
ugly.
whole time.
You did.
Yeah, I did.
I played the whole time, and you still only got third from the bottom.
No, not this time.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
But don't worry about us shitting on each other. We've been doing it for 50 years, for Christ's sake, so it doesn't make any difference.
You're right.
Fuck, Mike and I have been doing it for 84 episodes, so like we're starting to get pretty good at it. Like I can't wait to tell the story on Mike later on to my grandchildren how he tried to run after somebody with a water balloon and ate shit in a park.
Yeah, no.
Oh, boy.
And went limping for days.
Yeah, no, dude. I didn't bust my bursa sac, but it's up there.
Yeah. No, you give it another 10 years and that'll be your bursa sack.
I realized that I can't chase 18-year-olds anymore. They're quick. They're quick and nimble. They're shifty.
You
They
want to
And-
clarify that real fucking quickly?
And they're smart. And they're smart.
Yeah.
That's the problem. They're smart.
fucking kids.
Yeah.
I blame Haley for all of this. 'Cause
Yeah, I
she
know.
instigated this by paying people $20 to get me wet with water balloons.
See,
There
now
you go.
this is why we need to just be carrying pellet guns all the
There
time
you
from
go.
now on.
I like that.
So every time these little shits think that they can pick on us,
Yeah.
we just shoot them somewhere.
No, it's a lot safer than Big Mike running in a park because
Yeah.
that didn't end up well.
Yeah, no, very obvious.
Everyone's like, "What happened?" I was like, "I tripped over a curb," and I saw everyone They're like, there is no curb. I was like, shut your fucking mouth. There's a curb. If you go over there, you can see it a lot clearer. There's a curb right
So
there.
there was a wolf coming for the kids.
I had a bear coming one side, a wolf coming on the other. I had to fight them off.
Yep. That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
And it's going to be 3 weeks before those scabs are gone.
Well, hey, that will give me some cool stories to tell Frank the Tank when I'm on the East Coast.
Yes.
All right. So, as you guys can tell, John and Rick love to talk. And we kept feeding them just enough booze to kind of keep them going and everything else. What we didn't realize is that we would keep going for an entire extra hour. So, here's what's going to happen. I am splitting this episode into 2 episodes. So, we're going to have 84 and 85. You just heard the first bit. We'll come back next week with the second bit with more Frank the Tank, with more burning places down, with all the other craziness. So come back next week and hear the conclusion of Rick and John on the Whiskey and Wine podcast.
This episode of the Whiskey and Wine podcast is sponsored by Portland Party Bus, Portland's original party bus company, where the ride becomes the party. PDX Party Bus pricing is all inclusive. This means all the hourly rates include all fees and mileage. No surprise charges at the end of your party, just professional staff and a party all along the way. Visit them at pdxpartybus.com and plan your next wine tasting, birthday party, or just a great weekend. pdxpartybus.com.